hamburgers into our slow cooker. We're next coming in with our Lipton Beefy Onion Recipe Secret Packet for this delicious fall little slow cooker meal. I'm also gonna be adding some sliced carrots. I absolutely love making this for my friends and family, especially with the holidays coming up. I try and spend the most amount of time with my family instead of in the kitchen. I'm also gonna come in with this brand new condensed soup from Campbell's, which is the garlic parmesan with herbs. I just made it with some pork and oh my goodness, it was a game changer. I had everybody absolutely in love with this. If you have not tried it, this is your sign. In addition to our carrots, I'm gonna be throwing in just some mushrooms. You can obviously do a mixture of different vegetables, but I think carrots, mushroom, garlic, and those burger patties is gonna be a winning dish. I'm also gonna be coming in with a ton of white onion. I love onion, I love garlic, so don't be shy with your onion, your garlic. But like I said, super customizable, especially when we're going into crock pots. You really could throw your hodgepodge all up in there. We're also gonna be going in with our beef consomme. Beef consomme is just a super rich, robust, basically like a broth. So I'm just going in with that small can. And then to really add to our richness, I have half a stick of salted butter, boop. And then to thicken everything up, I have our all-purpose flour. I'm just gonna go in with maybe about a 1/4 cup, nothing too crazy, just right on top. Perfect. I'm gonna come in with our spoon. And what I'm gonna do is kind of just make sure that everything is mixed together. I really want that beef consomme and that flour to get combined. And then I wanna break up our condensed soup. And then once we get this nice and cooked down, that butter will just really add to the deliciousness of this slow cooker meal. I love making, slow cooker meals, especially in the fall and the winter. Like I said, I love spending time with my family for the holidays. So when I just have to set it and forget it, it really just makes my heart happy. All right, and because we use those frozen patties, it'll totally add additional liquid to this slow cooker meal. Make sure we get all that yumminess off our spoon. All right, we are ready, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and grab our crock pot lid. Boop, everyone knows the drill. We're gonna cook this on high for 3 to 5 hours.
Action.
Okay, folks, the wait is over. We are ready. I'm gonna turn my crock pot off. Oh. Look at the mushrooms, the carrots, the burger patties. I did turn it off and just let it cool down. Oh my goodness. This is what I like to call hamburger stew. There's like Salisbury notes in it with all that mushroom, the carrot. Remember we had that beefy onion. Perfect little meal for your family during the week. You could serve this over some mashed potatoes or some quinoa or some rice. I wanna make sure that we get a ton of those vegetables too. Look at all the onions, the mushrooms, the carrots. Oh, and that sauce has just been stewing for hours and hours and hours. I think this with some mushroom or mashed potatoes would be absolute dynamite. All right, she's gonna be a little hot. You can even see the steam. I'm excited. I want a little bit of that hamburger patty, our carrot, our mushroom, our onions. The perfect bite. If you ask me. All right, moment of truth. Gotta give it a try.